Are you a true villain? Welcome to Pokemon Villain Jam, the game where you play as your favorite Pokemon antagonist and destroy all your competing colleagues. So just like last time, all the worst villains from all the Pokemon regions get sent to this one place. Top villains like Lysandre, Cyrus, and even Guzma and Pierce. We all get teleported here because the guy on the screen wants to make our villainous dreams come true. This time I'm playing as Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket. I'm limited to 6 Pokemon, and my trusty Persian's right here. I've got to choose 5 more, and you already know I'm going for this Garchomp. Next I got Arcanine, Rhyperior, Eggman, and after going through everyone else, I accidentally picked up Nidoqueen. So now that I've got a full party, I buy some gems and check out the tournament. I'm facing Lysandre, Cyrus is facing Maxie, Pierce is up against Guzma, and Jetsis is fighting Archie. But before I start, I want to check out some of these rooms. Everyone's got their own, they're just chilling in there. And a laptop on the side tells you a little bit about who they are and what their team is about. I've even got my own room. Everyone else is just hanging out while Guzma is sleeping, but I ignore him and go straight into the fight. I switched out my Rhyperior to be first, and he one-shot Lysandre's Pyroar. He's about to send out Gyarados, so I switched to my Eggman, but after he Mega Evolved, I got one shot. I sent out my Garchomp and Mega Evolve him to deal with it, but he didn't stand a chance. Persian, Nidoqueen, and Arcanine got one shot too, so I'm back to Rhyperior. Luckily I bought some gems earlier and I was able to fight through. Fainted his Gyarados, and from there it was free. No one stood a chance. The guy on the screen explains that he doesn't want to help all of us and only just one of us. And Lysandre was Ender Pearled out. I almost lost, but I am the original villain. And now I'm up against Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic. Buy some gems and get right into it. His Honchkrow was nothing, but he also has a Mega Evolved Gyarados. I definitely didn't lose and have the rematch. That would never happen to the top villain. I challenged Cyrus again and he's giving me the same treatment. Everyone gets fainted. But luckily, my Mega Evolved Garchomp clutched through. I ended with 5 fainted Pokemon and 5 HP on him, but it was all worth it, because now I'm in the finals, fighting Pierce. But before I do, the guy on the screen gives me some legendary balls, and I'm sent to Cerulean Cave, where I face him, Mewtwo, and it didn't take much longer before I caught him. I switched out my Persian, and I picked up some Mewtwonite. It's a stone that allows him to Mega Evolve. I gave him Mewtwonite X, and now I'm up against Pierce. And he says he has no world-ending plan. He just wants to win so none of us can. Kind of noble, but gets him nowhere, because I totally didn't lose. His Pokemon were strong. My Rhyperior gets taken out, same with my Arcanine, and his Mega Evolved Absol took off my Garchomp. It was kind of tough, he has this really cool Moltres. But once I Mega Evolved my Mewtwo, it was over. Mewtwo gave him the clap, and that was a wrap. Pierce is done, and I won the Villain Jam. The guy on the screen reveals himself as Faba, and he tells me to come upstairs so we can start to dominate the world. So I go to meet him, and he reveals that his Hoopa is really the source of all his power. It makes no sense to actually partner with him. So in a true Team Rocket fashion, I decide to battle him and take all his Pokemon instead. He put up a bit of a fight, and I totally didn't lose. Twice. Thrice. His Hypno slept my Rhyperior and kind of messed me up, but my Eggman picked up the slack. And once he was out, my Garchomp fought and fell after. It was kind of back and forth for a little bit, but my Mega Evolved Mewtwo put in serious work, and my Arcanine finishes the job. I take control of his Hoopa, push him into the void, and begin my reign of terror. And that's it. Pokemon Villain Jam 2.